Hey, well, Vance back with another video. You're the Legendary Heroes arc. I think I said it wrong last time. I take that. So, Legendary Heroes arc. I actually like this arc. Even though it's better, I enjoyed it because it was a good story. And it's a good thing for expanse of a specific thing. Makes me actually want a game base of it. Right. So this is a Legendary Heroes arc. It's a good arc. And it seems to set up events for another fellow arc later down the line. Or at least elements of it. But we'll get to that when we get to that arc. Which won't be as long. So Legendary Heroes is a good arc. Sure, it's not great, but it did have some stakes, and the Japanese version really highlighted more. So, let's get to the story. So, the arc opens up with Kaiba trying to fight the Big Five. Well, they're hunting, well, they're suffering. But something that Pegasus has caused them to endure his kingdom. Oh, they're in cahoots with him. They try to wiggle way out of this. And one of them, calm one glasses, challenges Kaiba to a game. When they were making. Now, this is changing the dub to say that Kaiba's been working on it. Yeah, the dub says this is what Kaiba was working on, not, but he did not make it. I mean, when I think about it, why would he make a game like that? Kaiba accepts it anyway. Kaiba accepts the challenge against Mugaba's wishes because he's worried. Even though Kaiba does know it's a trap, but he's gonna beat them himself, teach them a lesson. So Kaiba gets put in the game because the Big Five unleashed their trap. Kaiba's mind is stuck in there. They don't get him out, he'll be stuck in there forever. It's since Sawatori, after who did not make sense in the dub, but when you know he's actually worked for Kaiba before instead of just When I watched the dub, I thought he worked for Pegasus. I was wondering why he was working for Kaiba Corp. Did he jump ship there? But no, he actually worked for Kaiba Corp. I think he appears in the manga early on as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, Mukaba manages to escape and asks for help from Yugi and the others. Again, Bakura pushed to the side. I really hated doing that. I like Bakura. It would be nice, but there is a good element of this arc I liked. And then later on, I mean. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I also want to talk about Mukaba's BA. I only found out who his Japanese BA is. It's really surprised me. And you recognize the voice from somewhere. Before I go on, I want to talk about his English voice actors. So yeah, Mukaba was originally played by Tara Jane Sands throughout the dub until Grand Championship, which is the start of season 5. With with a wildly more different voice, you could really tell. I don't know why. Though Tara Jane Sands eventually reprised the role of other media featuring Mukaba, even in Dark Side of Dimensions, she reprised her role. So most likely she was unavailable at the time. I don't get 4Kids sometimes. Like, they replaced Trista Onda's voice actor, since he was originally played by Sam Riegel, or being replaced by Greg Abbey, who many viewers will recognize as Yusei Fudo in Yu-Gi-Oh! IDs. I also checked out Mukaba's. So his second dub actress actually has some experience in other works, playing Mommy in Madoka Magica. She's Aria in Miraculous, and one of the most well-known roles for me is the voice of the twins Caroline, Justine, and Lavenza in everything Persona 5. Except for original Persona 5. I don't know why if you know about Persona 5, but for some reason behind the voices, just, well, didn't acknowledge the character of Lavenza. which is odd. Because if she did not exist in what? If she was a royal character, she would not be in Strikers. So they just forgot to credit her or something. I don't get it, Cyber. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting role. I mean, the first actress ever portrayed Mukuba didn't really have much credit to her name. The voice actress in season zero has. And since she got recast in a season zero based game, before the Duel Monsters anime came out. That actress actually went on to be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Much later, playing Rei Samatori, I think. Is that his Japanese name? You may know it's Blair Flanagan. Because her first debuted in the what I call the Dual Academy arc. It's just Juli's life at school. You know, just regular episodic adventures. Sometimes with multi-parts. Till the Star Beast arcs. Until the second proper arc. Saint Beast, sorry. So yeah, Blair later reappeared at the end of the Society of Light arc and stuck around throughout the Darkness, throughout the Dimension World and Darkness arcs. The Battle character is pretty underutilized. And it seems the character age has changed. I don't know, she seems to change so much in just a year or so. I don't know. Maybe the Japanese version will get more context to that when I actually get the GX. No, no. Uh, who's looking much Japanese BA? Well, the modern BAS. Shadow Clone Chipsu! Yep, Junko Takeuchi. Not voice of fucking Naruto. I didn't even know Junko Takeuchi was in Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Uh, and I just realised there's another character who's voiced by an actor who started the same series as Takeuchi. Basically, Takeuchi's other well-known roles is Gun Hunt Freaks in Hunter x Hunter 1999. Not just in fact, Pilot Gun was actually voiced by. I forgot to mention this in my previous video, but Pilot Gun is actually voiced by Rika Matsumoto, going to develop Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. I didn't even know that. So it's pretty interesting connection. Anyway, Takeuchi is also known for playing Mamoru Endo in Elizabeth 11, good series, which is getting a remake, and she's supposed to role from the games. She's down in the games as well. I checked a Japanese version that released on YouTube, like a Japanese clips of the Japanese dub with English subtitles. It seems the voice cast were there from the start. I don't know why it had two English dubs. It had two English dubs for some reason. But I don't know why. I want to do a review on Elizabeth 11 someday, the game. But I don't know, it's going to be longer. But I could summarize it. It's more of an RPG anyway. Anyway, it's really surprising. Anyway, Takeuchi's known actual voice role outside of those is playing Kyoryuja in Yes Be Good Life and Yes Be Good Life Go Go. Alright, I think I got Ray's voice mixed up then. Anyways, no, Mokuba's second BA did not play Blair. She played it somewhere else. I can't remember though. I apologize. Pretty fascinating, though. So anyway, Mukuma asks Yugi and Kaiba, Yugi and Enos for help. As we learn about Kaiba's goal, which might be an exclusive, build a Kaiba land across the world for make people happy. So even though Kaiba's a bit of a dick on the outside, he's still got a good. He's got a good heart on the inside. Once again, agree to help. They, I've, I just to find out what Mukuma's done. They sent Sawatari to make sure he's staying there forever. They're three parts, so Honda and Anzu are basically holding down the fort, while Jinochi, Yugi, and Mokuba head on in. I know it's Mokuba, but sometimes it's pronounced Mokuba. So yeah. After that, anyway, get into it. It's like a real world with real Duel Monsters game. As soon as they come in, those are of the prototype duelists and have life points. It's an attack by three familiar zombie cards, basically representing the Jinochi's own duel against Bones. I cannot remember his Japanese name. So yeah, they count that. I mean, they're basically to see where Kybus is. Okay. Mukuro won't give up. They can summon monsters just by calling out their names. There's a line later that says that you can attack your opponent directly. That was old Duel Monsters, so that must have been what was sort of card game at the time. But it started being cool way later down the line. Like I said in my previous review, one of Rebecca's monsters actually could have as ability to attack directly by triggering another monster. It's interesting. Anyway, Kyle's been held up somewhat. Those damn big five. You try to cross the desert, but it doesn't work. Mokuba really wants to save his brother. And old man ends up. Oh man, seeing as I mentioned about a Neotari card, but he keeps repeating the same line over and over and over again, like a bug in the AI. Yeah, such a wrong bit. They end up buying a image of the card on a poster. Basically, you win it in a tournament to defeat the reigning champion. So they decided to enter Genoa Volunteers. You lost a bit of life points earlier, by the way. But if your life points at zero, you'll be stuck in there forever. Basically dead. It actually does have some good stakes. So yeah, Genoa is up basically belongs against a champion disguise. And it's pretty obvious who that is. It's even revealed in the fucking preview. So even the anime knows that people aren't stupid. If you want to be a mystery, why did you make it look so obvious and reveal it in the fucking previews? I know, it's just a weird thing they did, but oh well. This mysterious woman. So basically, the best woman uses a Harpy Lady card and a Mirror War combo. So Jinoki starts to realize who it might be. Checking out his mask, it's real. The woman is actually Mai Kujaku. She actually appeared here before the Battle City arc. And she returns in the Battle City arc, but that's quite interesting if you think about it in the manga. You know, since that's not happened in the manga yet. The anime actually made her return a lot earlier in the story. Like, she got the most appearances in the anime compared to the manga. She got to be a star in a filler arc before the next Grand Championship. And I'll talk about that filler arc when we get to it, because I do want to complain about my dub voice there. And talk about her other dub voice, where she's been. Anyway, after hearing the situation, the four make their escape with the card. So the fortress desert. This is what I like about this arc. Mike gets to feel like member of the main cast. You know, she's not. She feels like a member of the main cast because of her personality. Makes me want to see more of her interactions in the main cast. You know, and Mukaba too, even more screen time with the other characters compared to other versions, compared to the story. Where he's only interacted with Yugi. Only times he's interacted with other characters was in emergency situations too, I think. I haven't read all the manga. It's on about City Arc. Sorry. I'm apologizing. hmm? Oh, Tokusatsu. Outback, you sons of bitches! They play Mock Go 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 in Japanese. I make a complaint that Crunchyroll only has the English dub. Even though Funimation now did have the Japanese version for a while, but ditched that for just the English dub. Sure, Speed Racer's dub is infamous. I do want to check that out, but I'm more familiar with the Japanese version. Oh well. I end up in a cave. A labyrinth. As Yui says, this is based off their battles from Battle City. It's based on the fights from Battle City. So this one's based on the duel against the Paradox Brothers, who never really died in the manga, by the way. And like Yugi never used Mind Crush on them, but a lion, with a lion ways. So they're free to return. I mean, the anime, they were actually brought back in GX, but that's a story for another time. So, yeah, anyway, it's Jack for the desert. I go for just now. They find a young girl who looks strikingly like Mukaba. Now, this is the character I mentioned earlier. Her Japanese BA was the voice of Milky Rose in Yes Be Good by Go Go. Quite a coincidence, or maybe not. Mostly that was intentional by the people behind the story. Since they made the character look similar to Mukaba, they decided to cast an actress that's actually worked with Takeuchi. Kind of like how kept people behind the Boruto anime. In that casting the voice of Kyoji with Boruto. That's a weird coincidence, isn't it? So, Takeuchi is iconic. I love her voice. Itsuki! Naruto's just the most role, you know? It's the most famous roles. Obviously, she's done a lot of other roles in the past. I say a lot of people know her from Naruto. So I should check out her voice page and the voice page to see what other character she's voiced over the years. Probably ones I know about, just never heard the Japanese. Be pretty interesting. Anyway, the saving of her fairy Erimu. I don't know what it's called. Some people shall call her Mary. Uh, as a thank you for saving her, she takes him with her to a location. Only model to look about why. Why, sir? Did they by any chance see? Did the Big Five see her as Sorry, did Mukaba as a damsel in distress as he gets captured the last lot? I mean, he kind of is. I mean, he did not get captured a lot really. He was a little shit in the early strapped in the score and death T arcs. Yeah, he was a little shit in those stories. Like there was a Council Monster story where Mukaba was introduced. He was a total prick and spoiled brat. I didn't seem to care about him. Till after the death T arc when Yugi defeated him. But Mukaba was just genuinely proud of his brother. It was a good story. Yugi did not punish him for that. Shows how Kaiba falls so low just to give his brother a punishment game for losing. Oof, that's messed up. I really do enjoy reading. I really did enjoy reading the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga. It was quite fun seeing some of the stories before the whole Duel monsters. It's quite fascinating to read. So if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh Duel monsters, I recommend you read the original run of the manga. You can since Shonen Jump has separated them into separated them into stories similar to Dragon Ball Z. So if you're interested, go check them out. Anyway, Yugi we learn that Kaiba's held up in some type of castle in the sky, like the Castle of Illusions. And two people. So there must be a sacrifice on both sides. And one of them was obviously Kaiba, who's the second. Mary herself, who's a princess, by the way. I can mention that. No. Yes, you like how Mai's basically like a main character here in this story arc. You know, it's better. She definitely feels like one of the main gang. I like her. And actually, what happens in the Battle City arc will have an effect on her character. She seemed fine once after the arc, towards the end of the arc, once the main villain was defeated. I didn't, but I felt like came around, and mostly because it was sometime after that. It's actually a great thing for Mai's character, unless she didn't like it because she felt like she's grown. But I guess well, those, but that would be about it. It worked with her character, and she really grew. Even felt her character a lot more by the end. But you so the only way to get up to the castle is by a legendary ship, but hasn't been seen for a long time. No one knows where it is. Listen, they're attacked by a bunch of monsters when they get the sacrifice. They try their best to fight back, but they end up catching the princess. Or so they think. Actually, the one they captured was Mokuba. And you can actually visually see it a little early on. Because the eyes are totally different from each other. Mokuba's more narrow and sharper. While the memories is more rounded and softer. Urging the two characteristics. You know? The feminine and masculine look. So Yugi, so anyway, Mokuba was captured. He needed to find a way to get up to him. The reason Mokuba switched places so he could get to his brother. He doesn't find a way to behind the ship. But ask Yugi realizes something. He asks Mary where ship was landed, the location. If they could turn back time to where it first landed, they can get on it. Do that any timers and even almost risky. Yeah, yeah, and the ship is one. With Aaron joining them, the three set off on their quest to rescue Mukaba. Yes, I said quest because it's called Duel. Because the episode titles are called Duel Monster Quest. 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, this is like a reference to Square Enix's Dragon Quest, or should I say Enix's Dragon Quest, because Square Enix didn't exist at the time Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out. I don't know if Takahashi actually played games or not, played computer games or not. I know he's a fan of games like board games and stuff, but I don't know if he's actually played games like Dragon Quest. But still, I thought it was fun. And it makes me really want to see a Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 RPG. How would that work? Well, combine elements like from the Summer series, where you summon your elements from Jump Force too. Like your attack button, you can summon a monster. You fight part your like two types of parties: monster party, human party. Human body will summon a monster, and then what's the zone? And you can still directly be attacked. Keep some of the Yu-Gi-Oh rules in it, but work it into an turn-based RPG. Eh? Eh? Like each turn you draw like a regular duel. And you're limited by how many cards you got on your hand. Use spells and traps. And you have to choose what to do for each turn. At a risk. It's smart and works with strategy if you're a fan of both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Quest. I'm just saying, I think it might be a good idea. Sure, I'm gonna piss off some people. I think it's clever. I think it could really work to actually expand the brand a lot more for like more people than just card players. Konami can make more money off RPG being video games. You know, make it so that a group account, like a class from Isekai, like dragons in this class get sent to another world. You know that. Like some of the classmates become villains in the story, and you can and others on an adventure recruit them as party members about the story who don't know what to do. It makes me want to draw it. Oof, that'll be an interesting idea. mm, I can't wait. Oh, he also had Deckmaster rules. So, I'll get to Deckmasters when I get there. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, but the best to fight off. If Emma ends up sacrificing his life to save Yugi. That motion brings out Yami Yugi, who makes his first appearance in the arc. Yeah, this is a 3-part episode, by the way. He did not appear for 2 and 3. 1 and 2. He did appear in 3. That's interesting since Rebecca just didn't mention it, but it was regular Yugi faced off against Rebecca. And these bit arcs actually do a good job of proving how much of a skilled duelist regular Yugi is. So he doesn't feel overshadowed by Yami Yugi. Because that's some of the problem manga did except during the Dungeon Dice Monsters arc, but that wasn't a Duel Monsters arc. So anyway, Yugi. So yeah. Yeah, in fact, the way. Right. Look at Imagine the Freeze, brother. And again, you know, Kaiba's not exactly happy to be happy Yugi. Yeah. Alright. Basically, they were using Kaiba and Mary to ritual summon a monster known as the 5 God Dragon. These words might be hearing when they say it. Says the subs are translated as 5-headed dragon. Ask me why. Well, of course, Big Five won't take this line down as they cheat and summon it anyway. Isn't right? But of course, because they had a stupid, they cheated again by having a bet that only use some allowed to use only allowed to use dragons. Yeah, where was I? Oh yes, that's a big three. How they a big five, sorry. A specific little trap. Basically, only dragons can be summoned. So again, anyway, Mukaba gave this duel this to Kaiba. So the four of them summon their dragon type dragons when they're decks. It was a big five cheat. All monsters basically their monsters have combined attack points, so they'll be not overpower five god dragon. So it has over 5,000 attack points. The big five of Dirty Scum must target Mukaba. Georgie says in the cost of his life points. Emotional. Mine's emotional too. But she wanted to sacrifice herself because she knew Yugi had a plan. She trusted him. Yugi tells Kaiba to summon his ultimate dragon, but calls Kaiba stubborn. It's not until Mukaba agonises his life to say Kaiba's that he finally agrees. And combined with Blackluster Soldier, basically called Master Dragon Knight. Or Dragon Master Knight. Okay, Kaiba. God, your subs are confusing because they use the English names of the monsters, not the Japanese names. You know, use the Japanese names of the characters. I've been Konami, not allowed to change the names of the monsters, so basically they don't get confused or something. I don't know. But yeah. So, the two defeat the big five. Or they say to them about it cost their friends' lives. But Mary reveals her true form. She actually is the mystical elf. Alright, the dub changes her name for some reason. I don't know why. Like, Mary's an English name, isn't it? And it starts with M, like Mukuba. I'm just saying. I don't get why 4Kids did that. Oh wow. I get 4Kids is battling some fucking time. The mystical elf revives their fallen allies. As the portal opens up for them to leave. They do. They're not. Mine was actually in the close by too. I really wish he was a main character after that. After Duel's Kingdom, it'd be nice to have her around more often. Not as a main character, but a recurring main character. It doesn't hang out with them, but shows up to help now and again. Kind of like here from Yu Yu Hakusho. He's a main character, but he does his own thing a lot. Like for most of the third arc of the manga, the first saga, I mean, third saga, the third saga of the manga. Look it up, rhymes. Happy ending as Mukuro goes to see his brother, and again just go up for ramen. Sees mine might be tagging along. I'm not sure, but hey, again, I like this. And that ends the arc. I actually liked it. Now in the manga, the big fight was defeated as soon as Pegasus was defeated, as Kaiba immediately fires them. As last we heard of them in the manga. Get where I guess what I'm getting at. Of course, I won't explain until we actually get there. So for now, spoilers. I know Doctor Who reference, but still. Again, Legendary World arc is Legendary Heroes arc. It's good. I think it's good fun. It's a good episode arc. I did have some stakes with the life point counter. It's Sunny and then will bring him back to life, but it does work like a game in a way. And most of the effects are real. So it didn't feel much like a cop out. So, and I like how Mai was like a main character since the second episode of the arc. I feel like she's just part of the main cast. Fits in really naturally. Since, again, she didn't have much time to interact with the rest of the cast. Since after the duel after the duel against Panic, she's in attendance. I did get a scene watching Ivan and Janochi duel in the manga, and she's gone by the next morning. Doesn't reappear until after the Yugi vs Kaiba duel. And she didn't even have time to interact with the others after she won the duel. It'd be nice for her to stick around and see how Yugi will defeat Pegasus. A shame. And, but I'm glad she returns in the next in the next canon arc. After about the you get what I mean. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please press the button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date all videos in the future. See you guys later for Dungeon Dice Masters arc. Kill Phoenix out.